And we're live. Let's get this loading screen going. Now last time, if I remember correctly, we left off parked in space and next to a Terran station. So, we need to get a miner going, probably, well, there's a spot I want to check for ore quality. And if it's good, then we're going to get a miner started in Terran space. We'll see. Outside of that, probably want to do a little bit more exploration in Terran space, see what exists, what kind of trading opportunities there are, so on. Come on, load faster. Okay, we were aboard the On Foot when we ended. Let's go to Saturn 2, I think it was, where I was thinking about. Yeah, let's set a guidance to there.
Autopilot.
I'll head to Saturn 2 and see what's going on there with the silicon carbide mill. Also, there was, yeah, accelerators here and here that we probably should go through eventually. Actually, let's give a couple of our scouts explorer orders through through that one. Let's see. Yeah, and through this one. The inner planets are restricted, I believe, but we're not quite at inner planets yet. Actually, let's go ahead and check what the Terran Protectorate do not have access to Earth and the Moon, do not have access to Mars, Mercury, and Venus. Okay. Let's just go right ahead and cancel this, because I'm guessing this probably goes to Mars. No. Maybe?
Entering Jupiter.
Yeah, we're not going to explore this just yet. Terran systems are surprisingly empty. Unless they get way denser the closer in you get. And these are just kind of backwaters or something. But you would think there would be like giant trading complexes and stuff at these outer systems. Unless they just don't trade externally, I guess. Even so, asteroid belt? And it's not a giant mass of miners and factories. Seems weird. Everything that is restricted is above the asteroid belt? Okay. I probably actually shouldn't explore this one just yet. Yeah, let's explore this one first. Actually, move all orders. Explore there first.
Entering Saturn 1.
Yeah, I guess Saturn is farther out than Jupiter. Kind of the reverse of the way I'd laid out, but... oh well, nobody asked me. Anyway, welcome here, Merton Esper. I'm assuming I pronounced that right. Okay.
Entering Saturn 2.
Let's go ahead and drop a advanced satellite and then a resource probe here. I need to buy more of both, apparently. Quite solid amounts of ore and silicon in here, actually. This might actually be the best I've seen yet. Okay, let's go over here and check out this silicon carbide mill. That's a lot of miners, so I kind of doubt our miners can make much money here. But let's find out. Yeah. Go thrusters. Okay. Terran systems. Terran stations are kind of cool looking. I just like the way they look. Anyway. Let's see if this is going to give me any kind of information about it. Storage. Yeah, they're full up on silicon. I figured they would be when I saw how many miners there were in the area. There's nothing really worth hauling into here right now, except maybe MREs. Whoa. Stop bumping into things, please. Thank you. I'm gonna drop another satellite here anyway. This system, if this is really the only station in this system, it might be profitable to build a refinery of some kind here. Just because the ore seems to be high quality and there seems to be a lot of NPC miners. We could buy and export resources here without having to do any hauling of our own. On the other hand, are there silicon carbide mills elsewhere that are not busy? Here's some. Let's go check them out.
Autopilot engaged.
Because if these are low on silicon, it still might be worth doing a miner, just one that has a couple jumps in between loading up and selling. That's a lot of miners, though. Yeah, that's a lot of miners. This whole system is just swarming with them. I should have dropped another resource probe out here. Is there a... Yes, there is an equipment dock right there. We'll have to stop there and buy more satellites and probes.
Entering Saturn 1.
When we get about here somewhere, I think I'm going to drop an advanced satellite just to cover these two. Okay. Right about here somewhere. Probably should have done it a little quicker. Forgot how much they drift after you place them in when you're at speed like that. Oh well. Better than nothing.
Entering Jupiter.
Alright. This mill we don't know anything about. This one we know. They're full up on silicon.
Autopilot.
That's kind of about what I expected, to be honest.
Mill.
Okay. I'm guessing these rings are probably the Terran version of habitats. Maybe not. Let's just cruise around here a little bit.
Maintenance vessel Ukri.
Okay, let's see if it tells us... No, it still doesn't tell us any information about this place. I'm not sure how much scanning you have to do before you can see their stock levels. Or if that's even what the limiting factor is.
Docking granted.
I don't want to dock.
Docking aborted. Silicon carbide mill.
Come on. Scan stuff. Okay. Still no information? Oh, there we go. Silicon is full, of course. Alright, if we want to do any mining here, we're going to have to haul it a long ways away. Quite sad, because there is a really excellent quality of mining in the area. Oh well. We could... Let's go drop a satellite down here. Oh, no, before we do that.
Terran equipment dock.
Before we do that, let's go stock up on satellites. Am I around Jupiter? Right now I am, yes. Also, hello Prospero. Welcome here.
Requesting permission to dock.
We go load up on some more gear at the equipment dock, and then we're going to go back down to Saturn. Drop a few more satellites. Actually, I might drop a satellite or two here. Probably just one by the equipment dock for now. Yep, that's the plan. I was trying to figure out, my initial vague plan was to start a miner here, because there was only one station in this system, this carbide mill. Just thinking, oh, okay, well, I'll just set up a miner here and haul to the carbide mill, mining silicon. No. The resource levels are really good, but almost every ship you see here is a miner. Mining, well, pretty much everything you can imagine out of this system. Including silicon. Whoa, we missed our turn. We missed our turn. Anyway. So, it looks like mining in the Terran systems is going to be extremely unprofitable. On the other hand, it does make it look like setting up refineries in the Terran systems might actually be quite profitable indeed. But it's a bit hard to tell.
Docking granted.
It depends on how much of a shortage there is in the refined materials. If there's no shortage in the refined materials, then yeah, we can do the same thing we were doing yesterday and cruise around and play vigilante for a while and get our rep up that way, but I wanted to see if I could do it.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate we modded these shields. I wonder if the Terran shields are better or not. What do they have for weapons? Just pulse lasers they're willing to sell me? Beam, bolt, and pulse. No flax. Okay, resource probes. Buy a full set of 10. Advanced satellites. We'll go up to 20 this time. Actually, I think we're going to buy 15 resource probes. This is pretty much what we were here for. We'll drop a satellite near this station. No real reason not to. After the autosave, of course. Okay. Drop the satellite right here. And from here we want to go to... There's a lot of ships flying around in Terran space. Want to go drop a satellite. We'll drop one here and one here instead of trying to get one to cover the whole area.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, we should also put another one over here, I guess. Or actually we can put one here and that might cover... I don't know if I cover quite enough or not. Yeah, we'll do it. See what it looks like. If it doesn't quite cover as much as I like, then oh well. We can place another one. It's not like we don't have lots of satellites. Wonder if Earth has a shipyard? Well, we need higher rep before they'll let us go check that out, so... Okay, 3-pin. You need to modify your orders slightly.
Entering Saturn 1.
There we go. All right. A lot of mining ships. Gas miners seems to be mostly here. Some mineral miners. Apparently, this is, I'm guessing, an accelerator to Mars. Is it Mars and Jupiter? I can never remember. Hello, Pandorian.
Autopilot disengaged.
Yeah. Once we get higher rep, we'll go through this gate and see what's in their side. Because we're not allowed to go to anything closer than Mars. Also, autopilot, you're a long ways away from where you're supposed to be.
Empty space.
We'll just thrust her there. Okay, deploy satellite. Covers this, sort of covers that. We'll drop another one right here. And then we'll drop another one over here to get really good coverage of the whole area.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah. I'm not sure what's going on in this system. Some basic manufacturing, it looks like. There really aren't many systems, or not systems. There really aren't many stations in these outer planets. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I would assume that there'd be loads of industry in the asteroid belt, but there isn't. The same way that I would assume there'd be loads of industry in this system with how good the mining is. Yeah, we'd have to make a bunch of jumps to get to Earth. And the Terrans would not be happy with us if we did. They're kind of picky about who they let enter that system.
Autopilot disengaged.
Okay. How's that do for coverage? Excellent. Okay. And we'll drop another one. Here, I think.
Autopilot engaged.
And that'll cover pretty much all the traffic in the system. Terran economy is very simple, so it's real hard to find trade deals there. Yeah. Also, there's just so many ships that I highly doubt that they're interested in anything I can sell. So we might end up just going back to a nearby station and playing Vigilante until we get to plus 20. Sounds like a very boring way to do things, but oh well. On the other hand, just looking at how much traffic there is,
Autopilot
I
disengaged.
bet if you built a station here, you wouldn't have to have a single ship of your own to service it. Build like some kind of ore refinery complex in here. You'd have miners dropping in all day long as you kept the proceeds moving away. Okay, that's satellited up to my liking. This is satellited to my liking. This is more or less satellited okay-ish, I guess. Asteroid belt really doesn't have anything going on in it besides ships flying around. Actually, I should drop some ore beacons here. See what the ore levels are.
We will be scanning your inventory.
Yeah, let's go back to Asteroid. Well, yeah.
Scan results show that you're all clear.
Let's go back to Asteroid Belt and drop some ore beacons to see if there's anything rich there, if it's just...
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah. Actually, let's see... Okay, these guys don't have any information on what they have in stock, and I don't feel like flying around them to scan them closer and find out. Anyway, I'm not interested in building stations here in Terran space right now either. Anyway. It doesn't look like the Xeon are getting up to too much around here. That's good. How are things going at Activa's Choice? We really need to take out that station sometime. How is the scrappy station doing? It's getting fuller and fuller of scrap metal. Energy cells is doing pretty good. All
Entering
parts
Jupiter.
doing okay-ish, I guess. Station account seems to keep going down. Yeah, look guys, you're supposed to be making me money, not losing me money. Why am I buying energy cells from... Aren't I way overproducing them? No, I'm no longer way overproducing them. Now I'm way underproducing them again. Okay. Things need to be fixed. Yeah, that's actually kind of a problem. Okay, this is going to be annoying to increase our energy cell capacity because... Well... Here. We're going to have to buy a bigger plot. So we'll buy a couple more in the downward direction and just make it thicker.
Entering asteroid belt.
Scrappy station. Y minus. We'll increase that to 5 and call that a day. If we can get a hold of this thing.
Autopilot disengaged.
Copy sequence. Okay, that's mildly annoying. Okay, fine. We have to do this the boring way. Where is... Here we go, vertical 01. Stick it on the bottom of this. Rotate it. Cross O1. Stuff it on the bottom of that. And then copy sequence. Add that right on. Okay, we can't go down that low, I guess. Let us go ahead and grab... Oops, we don't want that one. We want that one. Stop moving all around you. Get down here where I can see you. This is really annoying. Let us... Okay, there we go. Now, rotate. And attach. We can't quite do that. We're going to have to remove some of it. How much are we going to have to remove? It looks like all of it. Or almost all of it. Okay. If at first you don't get quite the right size chunk, try again. Get it from straight above. Rotate. Could cut a couple of the processors. One scrap processor can feed 4 recyclers. That would have been good to know a long time ago. More realistically, I don't want to cut them because I want multiple places they can drop scrap off at once. Okay, we're going to have to just go ahead and add a lot more height to this. Yeah. Also, I really should restructure. Screw it. We're going to remove this, and we're going to start over with a new piece. And we're going to use... Here, get out of there so I can right-click on you. That's not exactly where I wanted you to go. Just saying. I'm going to go ahead and put that there. And then copy that sequence, paste it on, copy that sequence, paste it on, oops. Copy that sequence, paste it on, and we have that particular branch of the station, but with less pieces. I'm not sure if they build faster than the single ones or not, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and add a bunch more height onto this. Okay. Go like 3 more, something like that. Go straight to 8. Okay. Now, is it going to let us copy this whole sequence? Yes, it will. Thank you. We're just going to go absolutely massively overkill on the energy cells because I'm tired of running out. Yeah. Absolutely. Oops, I didn't want to copy module, I wanted to copy sequence. Absolutely. Incredibly. Attach, please. There we go. Absolutely, incredibly, insanely overkill, because there is no kill like overkill. Do you think that's enough solar panels? And then I should probably add more scrap recyclers as well, because, well, we're going to need them eventually. And we might as well make eventually be now. Sure, we'll put 2 down here. There. We're definitely going to need more something hauling scrap into here if we do this, but oh well. Also, I should probably put more storage on for the energy cells, if nothing else. I just realized the spine doesn't have panels on it. Clearly, we need to fix that. Also, my mouse is blinking at me. You forgot to charge me. Except I did charge it, it's just not holding a charge anymore, and this is a relatively new mouse, which is annoying. Anyway. Let's see, do I have just 1 panel on each side? I thought there was like 2 or something. No, I just have 1 panel on each side of these. Okay, well. I guess we can just do it like this then. Okay. And now for the other side. When you get thick nests like this, it's kind of hard to see who has a panel on connected and who doesn't. Come on. Connect to the right thingy. Game. Don't be like that. There we go. Just do the thing. Is it around 40-ish? Around 40-ish what? There we go. Just snap into place. It's not that hard. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Confirm module changes. Resource needed. Lots of them. How much money does he think he's going to need? 37 million. I hate to break it to you, Buster, but you're not getting that much money. Instead, we're going to haul from the station zone output to its construction input. That should be workable. Improvised backpack. What do you have on board? 44 solars to run 1:4 ratio with more recyclers and processors. I'd eyeball it needing 60. Well, hopefully we have enough. If we don't, then I guess we don't. Okay. Currently has some Claytronics on board. You know what? Your orders are to transfer wares at the station. Load up on Claytronics. Then transfer wares at the build storage. Wait. You. Remove all orders and assignments. Remove. Ah. He's not listening to me. Okay, what's he got? Here. Transfer wares with the station. Load up on Claytronics. Transfer wares with the build storage. Unload Claytronics. Hopefully that will work out. 1 processor, 9 solar stations, processor 9 solar processor X, and ship it to Avarice for its 3.16 solar 4 recycler. Yeah. We're not doing anything quite that fancy just yet. Or probably ever. Instead, we're just going to do the solar cube. I'm not sure how you view... You know, if we were to put a workforce on this station, we'd require an insane number of workers. We probably should start working on workforces just to figure out how it all is set up. What does meat require for inputs? We don't actually want to place that there. Encyclopedia. Uses energy cells and water. And produces meat, which is then used by something else, I assume, to actually make the food. You can view a total solar and logistics view. Let's see. Ah, here we go. This is probably it. Sunlight, 100%. Efficiency, 100%. I assume workforce adds extra efficiency. What I'm curious about, does workforce produce more output for the same input? Or does it just make everything work faster? Yeah, we're gonna have 64 someday. Right now, we're slightly behind. Didn't test with workforce yet. Because if workforce makes more output for the same amount of input, then it'll be vastly worth it. If it's just faster, then just building a bigger station is a better idea. What all is fighting over here? That's a K. Okay. We should probably order the wheelbarrow to fly back. Also, we're here. We need to deploy a satellite. And then... fly over there and drop a resource probe. Meanwhile, wheelbarrow can go back to Activa's Choice, where eventually we'll use it to go blow some things Xeon up, whether tonight or later, I don't know. Yeah, I'd love to get rid of this Xeon defense station.
Disengaged.
Play resource probe. Ore and silicon are quite high here. Actually, this is better than the other system. Looks like the Terrans kind of won the lottery when it comes to resources.
Autopilot engaged.
We'll go drop some more satellites out there just so we can see what's all's going on in that system. even though we don't really need to know. What are we doing in the way of resources here? We are low on everything, mega time. Revised backpack is out of orders at the moment. Okay. Transfer wares with the station. Oh, hello.
Terran security to Talati vessel, you are approaching Terran restricted space. Please divert your course.
This is Talati Trader Lucrative Investments to Terran Patrol. We are looking for
Hello, story
mutual
mission.
opportunities to make profits.
We are not interested. We insist that you divert your course.
But we can surely achieve mutual benefit from...
Negative. We demand that you change course immediately.
Maybe we can persuade you with valuable information about...
We order you to change your course immediately, or we will be obliged to take measures to protect the safety
I
and
think somebody's
security
gonna
of
get
this
shot.
system.
Okay. Changing course. The unrealized profits from this unfortunate loss of opportunity are split equally between each of us.
Okay.
Baldric. Empty space.
No mission offer from that? That's surprising, actually. We just have this one, but it's been around for a while now. Oh well.
Autopilot engaged.
I don't see any Talati ships in the area either.
Autopilot disengaged.
Terran security to approaching vessel. You are approaching a restricted area. Please divert your course immediately.
Okay. I guess he's talking to me. That's fine, because I'm not actually interested in exploring up that way too much either, anyway. Oh.
Stork. Sentinel.
Well, there's Talati's ship.
Greetings.
He doesn't have anything interesting to say. That's unfortunate. Oh. Actually, I do have a message now. I wonder if that's related in any way. I'll have to check. Okay, that's just the Terrans informing me I'm not allowed to go fly through that gate. Okay, so that wasn't a story mission, it was just to make sure I knew good and well that I'm not allowed to fly in there yet. Which I had already kind of figured out. Okay. So, back to what I was doing over here. I was going to order this improvised backpack to transfer wares. This is gonna kind of hurt, but oh well. It's cheaper than buying them myself. Wow, we really don't have any hull parts left, do we? I should get at least some stuff built. Speaking of which, We need a lot of hull parts yet. Oh, okay, I see. It's like, why are they... The reason they're building that far down is because this last row was placed later. Where's Bo, and how come we haven't heard about second breakfast? I don't know where Bo is. He'll be around eventually, probably. He said something in Discord a few hours ago. Okay. We really can't do anything more there right now. Unless I'd be sad about the state of our finances. I just flew way past my target. Oh, not as far as I thought. Okay. I guess we're gonna go hang around Terran space stations for a little while and get our rep built up. Let's see, where would be a good place to do that? Not really that many places where they have a lot of stations close to each other. I guess this is actually probably the best place right here.
Entering system. Sol.
Okay, where are we exactly? Asteroid belt. I want to go to Getsufune.
Jump gate. Getsufune.
Okay. I was really hoping we could get a mining ship going to raise rap, but this is faster anyway. Less interesting, maybe. And certainly doesn't make you as much money, but faster. Okay.
Entering system. Getsufune.
I'd like to get to plus 20 so I can buy whatever I want. So that means 26 of these stupid little things. Which is still ridiculously fast, but anyway. So here we are, playing Shark. Once again, I am regretting that I did not rig it so that I can play the Jaws theme. Come on.
Short range transporter.
There's one. Give me your sweet, sweet reputation.
Oh no, please.
Okay. That was a terrible gun pass. Alright.
Bolo. Gas. Bolo. Gas.
Next we want to go to the Microlattice factory.
Microlattice factory.
Might as well gain travel drive, it is a little ways away. Oh, there's a mine. 2 mines. Somebody must have been unhappy with somebody else in that location not too long ago.
Thank you.
-5. Kind of ridiculous how fast this gets you rep compared to almost anything else you can do. But hey, I'm not going to complain about it. It's definitely a faster rep grind than most of the others. Well, it does require your personal attention, so I guess that kind of does matter. Most of the rep grinds are you set the ships going and you leave. This one's a little bit more hands-on.
Hokkaido. Gas.
Just a gas miner. Just a gas miner.
Short-range transporter.
There it is. Give me my wrap. That should be the solar plant down there.
Wreck. Solar power plant.
That's with an easy thruster range. All right.
Maintenance vessel.
Well, we're not going to have to wait long for this one.
Thank you.
There we go.
Orbital defense station.
We used up all of our thrusters. We're going to have to travel drive over there. We're almost a positive reputation already. Hey, what is this
Tokyo.
thing? A Tokyo. This is their
Thank you.
Terran carrier, isn't it? Somebody said the Tokyo has internal docking, was it? Oh yeah. Fair enough. Not quite as cool as the Raptors, but certainly very cool and nonetheless. These ships with the foldy
Gladius.
wings, the Gladiuses, they look really cool. Oh, okay, they got side entrances as well. That's cool. You don't really want to go inside, I'm a bit fat for that. Okay. I'm not sure what to think of this big dongle hanging off the side. I don't really like it, but it doesn't look as cool as the Raptor, unfortunately. But it's cool, it does have interior docking bay like that. All the carriers should have that. Oh, now where was I? What was I doing? Oh, yes. Defense station up here. There's the defense station. There it is. It was hiding from me. Well, that's unfortunate. It popped up and then disappeared a split second later. Must have been on final approach. Alright. Let's go Onward to Microlettuce Factory, I
Microlettuce
guess.
Factory.
How far is this one? 44. Quick launch has its uses. Yeah. I still think the carriers would just be, in general, all around more awesome if they all had interior docking bays. It would certainly look cooler. The Argon carrier is just really super ugly, in my opinion. And oh, is it the Terranid? They have that really weird, ugly looking blob thingy. Most of the race carriers just don't look good. Split carrier's cool. Terran carrier's okay. I don't think I really liked any of the others. I should probably do some more ship window shopping and just go have a look at all of them again sometime.
Awaiting orders.
What I really need is a Battlestar Galactica. Ah,
Short range transporter.
the question is, how effective would the Battlestar Galactica be in this universe?
Solar power plant.
The Battlestar that was used for the Talati carrier allows for 360-degree coverage of turrets, with weakness being in front. Paranid carriers play towards the Paranid love of missiles of
Thanks for
large
your help.
capacity. I just don't like the look of the Paranid. That jerk docked just in time. I just don't like the look of most of the Paranid ships. Some of them, like the E variant of their miner, look really awesome. But most of them just look fat.
Refined goods complex.
Okay, that's the Antigone station.
Orbital defense station.
Yeah, the E variant does look good. And I do like how sleek it is and stuff. The old ones, like I said, they look kind of like a blob. Now, if I'm going to be paying that much for a warship, I want it to at least look cool. The Terrans look like somebody's idea of a futuristic axe. The bridge is this little bit? Okay. That is kind of cool, actually. Oops. Didn't want to press that button. Because you could sit right here and look out the side windows of the bridge and watch your landing operations being carried on. That's kind of cool.
Tokyo.
That immediately actually makes me like it a little bit better. I mean, it'd be kind of hard to fly sometimes because you're axis of view is so far off to the side. But hey, you got a cool view out of it. So you should be able to look right in there and see your fighters take off and stuff. Kind of like how on the E-variant ships, you can look out the side of the window and see your drones and stuff docking in the middle.
Short range transporter.
Why do they always spawn just instants before they dock? It's very annoying.
Microlattice factory.
Well, we only need 21 more of them. Only. Yeah, I don't know. I already have a carrier. I don't really need another one right now. More than that? Oh, let me guess. We get to plus 10 and they start giving you half a point instead. Or worse.
Hokkaido gas.
Okay. This thing looks kind of cool. The Hokkaido. Where's this docking base? There you go. Okay, right there in the front. Does it have any medium ports? No, it doesn't. Missed opportunity. They could probably fit a medium port there. Well, maybe not. Kind of hard to judge how big this ship is just from the... Oh, here. Let's try to get right down on top of it. Then we can switch to external view. Yeah, it's pretty easy to forget how big that ship is when you're zipping around in it. Like, oh, this is just like a little bit larger than a fighter, isn't it? No. It's actually quite large. Anyway. Go back to the station.
Hokkaido gas.
Some of the Terran ships are quite nice looking, though.
Osaka.
Ooh, here's an Osaka.
Short range transporter.
Oh, good. It's not like instantly docking. You like the beefy military look on the Asgard and Sin? Yeah. I got a decent look at an Asgard earlier, a couple days ago. Pretty cool ship. I definitely wanted one. Not only because it has the big gun. Okay, where was that ship we were just about ready to look at?
Osaka.
There it is. This thing looks kind of like the Hokkaido at first glance, but it's a lot wider. Okay, what are these? Large pulse turrets. Troll destroyer, huh? Okay. There we go. I just didn't have it selected.
Ugh, you can't do that.
Very sorry. Okay, what's it got for guns in this thing? Not that many, actually. Unless it's got a bunch of gun slots that aren't filled. One large on the bottom, two large on the top. That's it. That's actually really disappointing. What they are. Is more of a support anti-fighter. Yeah. My split destroyer has more guns than that thing does. At least for the big ones. And for the little guns, it's
Solar power plant.
less about how many you have and more about how much armor how much shields do you have, I should say. In my experience, anyway. Right. Give me all your reputation.
Behemoth. Sentinel.
Oh, that's the Antigone. Is this supposed to be a little train car? Oh, sure looks like it. That's kind of cool. A cool but unnecessary little detail.
Maintenance vessel.
As everyone knows, cool but unnecessary details are what makes a game good. Unless, of course, they flub the necessary details. Okay. That should get us a 0.
Refined goods complex.
Most websites you're finding doesn't have ship lists. There is an in-game encyclopedia.
Orbital defense station.
I don't remember if that shows previews of the ships or not. Oh, let's actually go look at that right now. Why don't we? Encyclopedia, ships, combat ships, carriers and destroyers. Yeah, we got a little preview over here. Not amazing, but there's the Asgard, which looks awesome, by the way, and has a medium ship dock on it, which is also awesome. Medium ship docks immediately make a ship cooler, in my opinion. This is the Colossus, which is the Argon carrier. This thing is hideous, and I hate it. The Condor, which I'm guessing is the Talati one. I don't like Talati ships that look like mushrooms. There's the Eye, which looks very menacing. You know, these turrets here kind of look like eyes. Let's wait till it flips around. It's got a very long, menacing beak with eyes on either side. There's the K, which looks kind of like a bug. There's the Raptor, which I personally love. What was the ding for? Fine. Okay, there's the Tokyo, which is kind of cool. I think this is my current second pick versus the Raptor. The Zeus E, which is honestly kind of ugly. There's the Zeus Sentinel, which is even uglier than the Zeus E somehow. And the Zeus Vanguard, which is the same thing. Barbarossa, which is, I guess if you want a freighter that can also... Oh, it doesn't actually carry much more freight than... Carries less freight in some cases. I capture a lot of these things. They don't seem to be that amazing. Okay, this thing is just ugly. It's a little less ugly than the carrier, but it's still ugly. This is the Argon one. This one actually looks kind of cool. This thing is just ugly. The Osaka, which is okay. The Phoenix, it looks like a mushroom with fins. And of course the Rattlesnake, which I really like the look of. The Atlas E actually doesn't look too bad. It's long enough to make it so it doesn't look fat. The normal Atlas is just, once again, ugly. The Monitor. Oh, this is the split one. This looks cool. I like it. Nomad. This definitely looks its role. Stork. It looks like a mushroom with a funny ring around it. Cerberus. This thing looks kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's an M size, so. What's its role? It's just a frigate. Cerberus, it's okay. Cobra. Big meh. Dragon looks cool. What I'm currently flying. Actually, I'm currently flying the Dragon Raider, which is different from the Dragon. How? It's faster. More maneuverable. Weighs a lot less. Has a way crappier hull. Okay. Yeah, I rather like the Raider. Valks. Whose is this? Terran. Okay. Looks okay. Gorgon. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad. Hive Guard. Unfortunately, I don't think it's possible to get these. Katana. This thing is blistering fast. 4 front guns? Weapons, yeah, 4. 4 front guns, 2 top mount turrets. Not too bad. I might end up picking up one of these just because of how fast it is. It might become the new on foot or something. It's got much stronger hull than the Dragon Raider, looks like. Triangle ship, the Hive Guard. This is a CAC ship. So it's weird, unfathomable. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it anymore. Anyway. Yaki. Oh, interesting. Pirate ship. 4 front guns, 5 front guns. Okay. 2 turrets. Reasonable speed. Reasonable haul. Minotaur. I own one of these somewhere. I wasn't terribly impressed. They're fairly tanky, but... And they got a good amount of guns. I really should. Mine was equipped with all flax. This one only has 2 turrets for some reason. I have the one that has 4 guns, which is... Okay, this one's just a scavenger. It holds a little more cargo, it looks like. And is a little bit faster. Yeah. This looks like it's a pirate ship of some kind. I'm not too terribly impressed with it. I have the Vanguard. I put all flax on it. I probably should have changed it to half flax and half plasmas or something. Nemesis. 5 front guns, 2 turrets. Looks pretty reasonable. It's not very fast though. Vanguard is minor stat variations. Osprey. I looked at these. It's okay, I guess. There's the P. These definitely look like a bug. Unfortunately, you can't get them. Paragon. I looked at this, decided to go with the Minotaur instead. Queen Guard. Another ship you can't get. Ares. Heavy fighter. Looks kind of cool. I think I own one of these. Maybe? I own a ship that has this kind of Batwing look to it. The Asp. Kind of cool looking. That's a split ship. You can tell just by looking at it. Specifically, it's a kind of split that I am not friendly with at the moment. Aspirator. This I can buy. I think I might own one of these somewhere. I'm pretty sure I own one of these. Yeah, I do. Buzzard Sentinel. Buzzard Vanguard. Chimera. Okay. Defense drone. These things are pretty crappy. Can't fly them yourself, but... The Eclipse. No, I didn't. I've never had an Eclipse. A bunch of different fighters. Some cooler than others. Gladius looks really cool with these fold-up wings. Okay, Jaguar. This thing, it looks like it ran into the carrier while trying to dock and got his nose scrunched up. Currently, I can't make any cheap fighters because I don't have a, I don't have any kind of, what do I call it? Don't have a shipyard. Gladius looks weirder. Kinda. Kestrel. Looks okay, I guess. Kukri. That one's kind of weird and lopsided. Kid. I've got several of these. They're ugly looking things. Lux. Another ugly looking thing. Here's an M. I'm not sure what to think of that. I like the tail section, but I don't like the nose section. Mamba. Split ship. Look kind of cool. I'm guessing the cockpit is underneath it, because you can't really see it here. The N. Meh. I like the look of the M better. This thing is weird. Nova Sentinel. Pegasus. I own a whole bunch of Pegasus, I think. Because they were relatively cheap. Not sure which variant it is. Perseus. Ah, this might be the fighter I own. Not sure. Pulsar. Meh. Quasar. Oh, that looks okay. Rapier. Here's a T. Now this I'd be happy to own. Fortunately, you can't. Theseus. They're kind of okay. It looks like somebody stuck wings on one of these Pegasuses. Stress drone, boarding pod, escape pod. Bloody Station Security Vessel B. Why is that listed in this list? Okay, whatever. All the construction ships look identical. I think they have slightly different stats, and that's it. Light construction. Just the drones, okay. Other ships. What is this thing? Oh, this is the trash compactor ship. I owned one of those. I need to buy another one. Here's the space suit. Okay. That's pretty much all the combat ships right there. There might be some others here and there, but...
Short-range transporter.
I need more trash compactors for hunting the Xeon. Well, after I hunt the Xeon to clean up. I should buy another one of them before I go to destroy that station in Activa's Choice, though. Because I'm going to want to chunk that up and haul it to my factory.
Microlattice factory. Docking aborted.
Missing the, I'm not sure how that word's pronounced. Terran gunboat. Yeah. Well, I probably haven't seen it anywhere. I don't know if things get added to that list as you see them, or if some things are just there from the start, or what the deal is exactly with the encyclopedia.
Thank you.
Okay, let's actually look at the encyclopedia and make sure I didn't miss it. Nope. Has 6 turrets? Ooh. Okay. Have to keep an eye out for that. Problem is, I'm not sure if would be strong enough to hold up to fighters on its own. Unless it's got way more
Requesting permission to dock.
guts to it than the Minotaur did.
No. Please, no. We cannot tolerate your actions.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I just scratched your pain a little. Yeah, because the Minotaur, it can take on fighters pretty reliably. But if you just outfit it with flax, taking on a P or something is taking your life into your hands.
Wreck. Solar power plant.
Good for parking on a ship's medium landing pad and leaving the turrets on attack fighters. You know, I never even considered that was a possibility. Bet you worked pretty good though. Unfortunately, most of the ships that I'd really want a lot of extra turrets on don't have medium landing pads.
Maintenance vessel. Docking granted.
I don't want to dock. He's gonna dock before I can get him. Unless he just undocked. Which actually might be the case.
Docking aborted.
It would definitely help out some of the carriers.
Orbital defense station.
Well, the carriers that aren't the Raptor anyway. The Raptor doesn't really need help. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't like the look of the Teladi carrier. If I wanted to fly around space in a mushroom, then I'd just do drugs.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, clearly once you got to positive reputation, these things stop giving you a full point. That is very unfortunate. Yeah. The Paranid ships look like giant blobs. The Teladi ships look like somebody had bought a mushroom and maybe stuck a few bits onto it. The split ships look kind of like somebody wanted to make a knife, but instead they ended up with a ship. And the Terran ones look a little more squared off and industrial with random round wheel things stuck on them.
Thief! Stop this!
Short range transporter.
He's gonna dock before I get there. No, I won't. Yeah. I'm a bit spoiled by my
Microlattice
split carrier
factory.
because I left it parked in front of a gate for quite a long time, just completely penning the Xeon up. As long as they didn't bring any Ks through, which they at that time were not willing to do. It made the whole system safe. Of course, once they started bringing Ks through, that was the end of that. But it was fun while it lasted.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, we got a +1. So it looks like it's taking 2 ships to go up one point.
Permission granted.
We clearly need something a little bit better to get Terran rep. Let's see, how much rep do we need before they'll let us fly into their inner systems? +10. No, yeah, +10. Access to Mars, Mercury, and Venus.
Short range transporter. Docking granted. Docking aborted.
Grinding up to the point where we have full access to Terran stuff this way is going to take quite a while. Which is why I'm hoping I can find something that I can trade in their systems. I should probably just get a freighter. I assume I probably have captains now who are high enough level I can just do advanced auto trade in a system. Get a large freighter, stick him in Jupiter, say max 2 jumps, so he does both Saturn, Jupiter, and asteroid belt. And, well, actually, maybe probably better to stick it in Saturn and do max 1 jump. Something like that. The story will get you rep. Yeah, I don't know what you need to get the story. Or even where you need to go to get the story. I don't really want to know either. I'll find out.
Thank you.
Oh, +2 now. Okay, so clearly we're still getting up +1 per ship destroyed. I just haven't been noticing or something.
Found something out here.
Ignore the box, please. Yeah, we'll want to do the story mission when we discover it. But I'm going to guess that plus 10 is probably required. The Terran freighter looks really cool.
Hokkaido. Gas.
The large freighter. I don't know what the medium freighter looks like.
Microlettuce cargo drone.
Anyway.
Bolo. Mineral.
Oh, this would be the medium freighter, I think. Hey, you. Let me have a look.
Docking granted.
That's actually kind of ugly. Just saying.
Docking aborted.
It's not on your mission list? Unless it's this. You have an escort a mining ship, which I don't really want to do. The last story-like movement I got was here in the asteroid belt. When I was dropping this advanced satellite, we got a short cutscene of them turning away a Talati ship, which probably has left already. I don't see it here anymore. Anyway, there's a Talati ship. A specifically named one. It wasn't like just a normal random one. And then when we flew a little closer to actually, we got to about here when that happened. When we flew up to here and dropped this satellite, they sent us a message telling us to turn around and leave. So I'm guessing that if there's any story in the area, which I strongly suspect there is, just because Terran DLC, there's probably a story in here somewhere. We won't encounter it until we can go deeper. Oh, and the scrappy station is complaining about insufficient funds. How is your construction going, station? Actually, we want to do plan build. It's got 4 more panels, it looks like, in place since last time we looked. Energy cells. It's producing more than it's consuming, finally. Station account is a bit low. We'll add a little bit more. They'll still complain that's not enough, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, I was gonna look to see what his building materials is at, too. Almost have energy cells. Okay for now on hull parts and Claytronics. Let's get the improvised backpack to haul a bit of stuff. Full load of energy cells. Transfer wares of the build storage. Dump off the energy cells. That should take care of that problem. We might as well do haul parts too while we're here. All right.
Short range transporter.
Go get ourselves some rep.
Stop, please!
Okay, that should get us to +3. Or at least part way to +3.
Solar power plant.
They don't seem to be counting for a full point anymore all the time. But it's enough of the time to make it worth it. Okay, that little beacon sound normally means we just discovered an enemy. Okay, apparently not.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, that gave us another +1. 7 more of those, and hopefully we'll be at a high enough level that they'll let us into the inner systems. Or the outer systems, outer inner systems, something like that. Middle systems. Terrans really like circles, seems like it. Okay. Come on. Give me reputation. It's really kind of unfortunate
Maintenance vessel.
that our fancy station is currently being a giant money pit. Okay,
Refined goods complex.
over this way is where we just came
Microlattice
from.
Factory. Orbital defense station.
Lucky thing, crashing into things does not affect anything. Yeah. Actually, were we just here? I don't remember which one we were just at. Doesn't really matter.
Thanks for your help.
+4.
Short range transporter.
Make that +5. Shortly.
Microlattice Factory.
Okay, onward to the Microlattice Factory. Is that an Asgard we just flew underneath? Looked kind of like it.
Maintenance vessel.
We're almost to +20 with the Antigone. Which is cool. But ultimately probably not that useful.
Thank you.
Hold still. There we go. +6. Imagine going to space court trying to argue that the autopilot caused all the damage. Well, you see, that probably wouldn't matter because the pilot in command is still responsible. Okay. Let's actually have a look at his levels here. Energy cells, another injection would get him all the way to max. We'll worry about that later though. Claytronics. This is expensive.
Docking permission granted.
It's about down to half the price it initially said it was going to cost to buy all the stuff I needed though. All parts. I need a lot of those yet. I hate to know how much this would cost if I was putting turrets everywhere I could put turrets. I'm guessing the answer would be somewhere around a lot. Also, this is a very silly station design. I'm not sure whether it's amazing or terrible. Just like the sleeping Tesla drivers? Yeah, pretty much.
Thanks for your help.
Welcome, visitor,
Oh.
to pure and radiant Sol, bastion of peace and prosperity. If you too want to protect this utopia and the stars beyond,
Oh.
then do not hesitate. The Sol-born militia welcomes any and all volunteers to join the foreign auxiliaries, subject to qualification, and contribute their expertise.
Did somebody
to
say
help
Terran
maintain
missions?
the
Yeah.
safety of the
Oh,
game
hello, Terran
network.
missions. There we go.
Remember, we are the shield wall of civilization, and together we shall overcome.
A new story mission is available in the mission offers tab of the map menu. Well, we shouldn't keep that waiting now, should we? Vendors of Soul. Reward. Piddly. Official recognition, which is definitely not piddly. Escort. Crucial war support transport. Deploy mines against the Xeon. Patrol Soulburn militia outpost. Now, hopefully, this does not adjust itself according to what ship you're flying, because if it adjusts itself for a medium ship, that's going to make it much more difficult. So let's accept the mission. What's it want us to do? Here we go. Where does it want us to go? Oh, there we
Another
go.
foreign recruit for the defense effort. I'm assigning you a support for Cadet Shinneman. From now on, you act under the mandate of Earth. Follow orders.
Got the destroyer
and
time?
High Command will look upon
I'm
you
trying to
as-
decide whether I want the destroyer or whether I want to use this. Part of me thinks I should get the destroyer. Destroyer's a bit slow, though, is the problem. Where is the destroyer? Here it is. Tell you what, we're gonna leave this parked right here. We're gonna teleport aboard the destroyer, and we're going to go see what we can get in the way of engine mods on it. I can't teleport to because it's too far away. Okay. I should be able to teleport to Argon Prime, so we'll order it to fly to the Argon Prime shipyard. The carrier? No. No way. Not happening. If you think the destroyer is slow, you need to meet the carrier. There is no way I would take that carrier off on any kind of mission. Or buy another destroyer with meter guns and faster engines. Problem is, I think we might actually own the fastest destroyer already. Well, we can check that though. Because I do have enough, I could probably afford another destroyer, although it would severely diminish my funds. Ships, combat ships, carriers and destroyers. Barbarossa, not so fast. Behemoth is slow. Odysseus is kind of slow. Yeah, 246. Sokka is much slower. Rattlesnake at 233 is actually not the fastest, but it's not the slowest either by quite the stretch. How fast is the Asgard? Very slow. Raptor, very slow. Yeah, this isn't the fastest ship in the universe, but foreign militia brings a carrier. Yeah. I'm really torn between upgrading the turn rate or upgrading the engine thrust on the Rattlesnake. Part of me wants much faster turn rate. The other part of me just wants to go faster. Speaking of which, where's that? Oh, there it is.
Requesting permission to dock.
We'll see what kind of upgrades we can buy
Permission granted.
when we get it docked up here. And that's going to largely decide whether I take this or take the Rattlesnake. Rattlesnake is the fastest destroyer that can actually pack a punch. Yeah. It's a little bit slower than... What carrier was it here? Combat, carriers, and destroyers. Okay, this is definitely faster. The Odysseus, I think, is... Barbarossa's a little bit faster. But this is not a great ship. Odysseus, 246. The Rattlesnake, 233. The Odysseus E is actually slightly more powerful. Or slightly faster. But what's it's got? It only has 2 front weapons, 4 large turrets. Rattlesnake has 4 front weapons and 6 turrets. And yeah, the Barbarossa just has turrets, which I'm not. Only 4 of them. No thanks. Rattlesnake beats it in every possible way. You would use the Talati destroyer before you use the Odysseus. What's the Odysseus got going for it? Okay, which one's the fastest? Odysseus E is definitely the fastest. Also got, okay, weapons 2 and 4. That's not impressive at all. Yeah, Rattlesnake is definitely more what I'm looking for. Also, vertical strafe speeds 18, DCSE 11. That's not that different, but it's kind of... Anyway, Rattlesnake's main guns are somewhat short range, but they pack a punch. So I'm pretty happy with it. Speaking of which, we can probably teleport aboard it now. Yes, we can. Parented main destroyer guns are absolute
Entering
garbage.
system. Argon Prime.
Take a moment to appreciate this chunk of what is almost certainly game code. I'm not going to bother trying to read it again, although I have read chunks of it before. It's something to do with rendering. Okay.
Argon Shipyard. Docking granted.
I don't want to charge my engines, thank you very much. Oh, Prospero, did you hear? This game is currently in a Humble Bundle. So if you buy the Humble Bundle, and then you buy the missing DLCs that aren't part of the bundle, it's pretty close to half price. Or maybe a bit better than that. So you might not have to wait. I know several people
Let them get away!
bought it yesterday. Let's see. We need to go aboard.
Hello.
Okay. Alright, see you later. Rotation mod. 20 to 50% more rotation. Okay, that's actually pretty good. 10 to 30% forward thrust. This is just sad. Especially when this one is 20 to 25, for example. It's only 5% less. Way better, lower. But more importantly, this one goes up to 35 to 45% forward thrust. I assume these two additional properties, they're always the same and always negative. I assume that this one has less negatives, but I'm just not sure if it's worth it. Also, I keep forgetting to install the mod that makes these not RNG. Oh well. Part of me says definitely go for the rotation one. The other part of me is like, but speed! I'm gonna kick myself really hard if I don't take the rotation one. Okay. 41%. Oh, we got plus 5% forward thrust. Let's reassemble this a couple times. That's really bad. That's not good. Okay, this is just painful. Oh, shit. Okay. 6% forward, 27% strafe. Plus 43. How much money did we just spend? A lot. I'm tempted to roll a couple more times, try to get higher than 43%. I should have saved before I started this. Yeah, it's not going to go higher than 43. I mean, it might. One more roll might get it, but I'm not going to play Mr. Gambler. Okay, 235 max speed. Sure, I guess that'll have to do. I want to see how it handles. And if it handles like shit, then I'm going to go load my last autosave. I don't care how long ago it was. Okay, that actually feels better already. You certainly don't need acceleration. It does that pretty well. Yeah, this handles significantly better than it did. And for somebody who's probably gonna try to dogfight it. I don't know when it was, but we're gonna stick with this for now. Because I like this degree of maneuverability in this ship. Helps me get my main guns on to whatever is annoying me. Whether I can actually hit them when I get turned to that point or not is a different story, but... I really should do the missions to unlock gun mods, but I'm too lazy. Should I grab a fighter and dock it aboard? What fighters do I have available that I can just call in right now? We have a couple of kids, but they're like really ugly. The improvised bow. What kind of ship is this even? It's a kid. Yuck. The metal arrow. This is Balor. This is a captured fighter. What did I equip it with? A pair of plasmas and a pair of bolt repeaters. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Dock and wait aboard the wheelbarrow. That way if I'm feeling fightery, I can launch one. Actually, how many fighters can I hold? I have a feeling it's somewhere around a lot. Yeah, 40. Let's just bring a bunch more fighters aboard. Predator 70 pound. That's a pretty cool ship. But that's a Perseus Sentinel that has a unique skin. I don't really want to take him anywhere. I don't have to take him. The Ballista 90, which is my Vanguard gunboat. Paragon Vanguard. I thought I had a Minotaur. Okay, I guess I didn't have a Minotaur. I had a Paragon. Nothing should be able to take out 5 destroyers without taking heavy damage. I don't know. We'll have to see. Perseus Sentinel. Is this the one that has the cool skin? I think. It's really too bad we can't dock the on foot aboard the wheelbarrow. We really don't need a bunch of fighters. I'd like to bring them, but I don't have to bring them. Okay, you need to remove all orders. Otherwise you're going to do the wrong thing at some point in the future. Depends on what gets a hold of the destroyers, yeah. If you had the perfect loadout of Asgard, I don't know. The Asgard could certainly take one out with the first shot. But I don't know if its follow-up shots would be powerful enough to take the rest out. What would be a good way to just destroy a bunch of destroyers? Maybe something with a lot of missiles? Like a lot of torpedoes? I'm not sure how torpedoes perform. Yeah. Definitely this
Jump gate. Second contact.
this relatively dinky little thing being able to hold 40 fighters is pretty ridiculous, definitely. But you only have the one landing pad, so if you actually put 40 fighters on here, trying to launch them all would be pain and suffering. This is such a cool looking ship. I love it so much. Anyway. All it takes is the group leader to get locked on one wrong ship and you can lose 7 to 8 destroyers, no issues at all. Yeah. I'd rather not, thank you very much. Where is the metal arrow? 18 billion. Dude, you better hurry up or you're not going to get here in time. Actually, I wonder if I can set the metal arrow so that his return point is always aboard this ship.
Entering system. Second contact.
Metal arrow. Orders. Default orders hold position? I thought I had him ordered. Well, let's set him to dock and wait. Aboard the wheelbarrow. Yeah, you can do that. Cool. If there are no active orders in the queue, dock and wait aboard the wheelbarrow. That's very cool. let's just get lined up on this. There we go. Your 25 destroyer defense fleet got cut down to 11. It's now your anti-piracy task force because they got caught in the wrong thing when a bunch of destroyers came through Xeon Gate. That sounds both expensive and painful.
Entering system. The void.
Yeah. In X3 in particular, I never really could enjoy building a fleet. Because every time I tried to get a fighter wing going, they would all promptly go kill themselves. And yeah, it just wasn't much fun.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
I'm not sure how it is in X4, but I don't really have enough money to just throw it away on large fleets at the moment. We'll get there. I know there was definite, if you want your ships to be worth anything out of sector, you need to equip them with these guns and all that stuff for X3, and I assume the same applies to X4, just with a different set of guns, obviously. But, yeah. Oh. We're gonna see just how overkill this is. Are my turrets off? No, they're set to attack all enemies. Okay, good.
Entering system. Getsufune.
We're gonna want to do kind of a big S curve here to make this work decently. Go straight, and then when we get a little bit more lined up with that, we'll do another big curve and get lined up on the front of the jump gate. Tackle enemies in a friendly system. I probably should set the small turrets to attack fighters only and the large turrets to off for now, but I'm feeling brave enough to just go for it. Actually, I probably should just set them all to disarmed for now, but I'll forget to turn them back on when we get to combat, so bonk. Kill the engines. We didn't quite get that one planned out the way it's supposed to. Really? I wish it would give you this all option. I wish you had all large and all medium, because that would be a little bit nicer than this. We'll set them to defend for now. That's a minor nitpick, though. It would make controlling the guns in a more fine-grained manner a little faster, but if you've watched for any length of time, I'm sure you figured out that I tend to have a lot of nitpicks with whatever I'm doing. Not all of them are meant to be taken too seriously. Alright. Dock at the defense platform. Okay, sure, why not?
Docking granted.
Docking these things is really slow and finicky. That's why you have a docking computer. It makes the whole process almost too easy. On dock. Okay. You just told me to dock.
Successfully docked.
Welcome.
Oh. Now they want me to dock again.
Docking granted.
Okay, clearly they were lying when they said undock. Unless we're docked at the wrong station, but I don't think we are. That's weird. Off my controls, thank you. Orders to dock.
Okinawa.
Okay, let's fly a little closer to this ship and see if something different happens. There we go.
Looks like I'm not the only new recruit after all.
My old wingmate got called in for some special assignment down in Pioneer's territory.
Look, you can take your cute little
I guess it won't be
Okinawa and
forever.
just do whatever you're supposed to
I hope
do.
you don't mind me following you around. Orders are orders.
Militia, squadrons, and foreign auxiliaries. Those of you who were not lucky enough to be born on Terran soil, let me hereby welcome you formally.
Roll rate
into
in
the
this is
ranks
still a
of
bit
the first
slow.
And last defenders
But at least we
of the
don't
kingdom.
maneuver like we're made
And
out
to
of a
those who are
chunk of brick
soul-born,
anymore.
or even earthborn, to resist the temptation of heroism and put the defense of our sanctuary first is a sign of providence and true courage. By coming here, you have already made Earth proud. Captain, the ball is in your court.
Much obliged. This is Captain Nowak Lee of the Military Supply Transport Silverback. Another welcome from me and my crew, and glad to see the militia is keeping its promises. All squadrons, prepare for liftoff.
Where's the metal arrow? In the asteroid
Please
belt?
hope we will be scanning your cargo.
Oh, it's about ready to dock. Cool deal.
You're clean. Move along.
Listen, Buster, I'm doing work for your military. You can just go away. Oh, he's charging his travel drive. We're a little close. Match speed.
This is your captain speaking. We're commencing our approach towards the Salgate. Please keep an eye out for resistance.
There really kind of needs to be a...
Xenon on fast approach. Engage while we prepare countermeasures.
Oh, I was waiting for this. Yeah, time for a real fight.
We kind of need a formation command.
I'm going to enjoy sending you to the scrap heap.
Okay. Come on, autosave, hurry up. I have to kill our engines, re-engage.
Entering system. Getsufune.
Well, maybe we can do a fast turn. We should have killed our engines as soon as we came out.
In.
I can take one.
Engine kill. Hey guys. I have these things called turrets.
Prepare to be wiped out.
Any fighter who dares fly in a straight line for too long will taste my main guns.
You can be on your way.
N.
Oh, would you look at this. We have a fool on fast approach.
Let you out.
I have a feeling that this mission was supposed to be a little more difficult. You know, maybe involve some actual space combat instead of just sitting in one place and shooting.
M.
I can take one of that.
Why are you shooting me?
N.
I'm going to enjoy sending you to the scrap.
Boom.
Made it through that one.
Okinawa.
I don't know why you're acting so worked up. You've got a destroyer escorting you. A destroyer, all to yourself. You don't have to share it with anybody. I'm not sure if he's charging travel drives. Yes, he was charging travel drives.
Thanks for your help.
We, on the other hand, were not.
This is your captain speaking. On behalf of the crew of the Silverback, I would like to thank you for your continued support during these turbulent episodes.
This is when I wish I was in the on
We should be able
foot.
to manage the last leg of our route without further interruptions.
Hey, a piece of cake. Let's see what Mission Command has in store for us next, huh?
I'm kind of glad we took this one because it made the mission really easy. However, we're also slower than an octogenarian snail. Which might be problematic in the future. At least we have a decent turn rate. Where's the on foot? Here, actually, what's our current mission? Patrol, Sobern Militia Outpost, okay.
Baldric. Defense platform.
Boom.
Oh, now would you look at that station? Oh, we're really planting our flag, aren't we? Wonder what the rest of the
Okay,
network
large
has to say about that.
plasmas.
Anyway, following protocol,
Let's set
I'm guessing
to
that the
attack
next logical
capitals.
step is...
Illegal wares on drone detected.
Oh, we gotta do one of these. Find 5 lock boxes.
Of course. Can't have a military outpost without a minefield, eh? I just hope they give us the ones with proper friend-foe detection. I see they're still ejecting the same old multi-purpose lockboxes in the hopes that someone will pick them up eventually. It's a miracle they didn't drift away. Hijacked by Newton's vengeful spirit. See if you can spot them with your
Lockboxes.
long-range scan.
I could spot them with my little eye. I don't need no long-range scanner. Fine, if you insist. Okay. I guess we're doing lockboxes. 5 of them. My excitement knows no bounds. Save the game before we go do this. And whenever it finishes. Looks like the metal arrow is safely aboard.
Rattlesnake. Lockbox.
These are definitely different than any lockbox I've discovered so far.
God, armored! That's smart.
Did that just crack open the instant I touched it with anything?
Container.
Listen here, stop orbiting me. There we
Those
go.
are friend foe mines, all right. Once you've collected enough of them, we should move on to the deployment zone.
Give me that loot. Okay, now the next lockbox is over this way somewhere. Do we have a long-range scanner on board this suit? No, we don't. How boring. There it is.
Lockbox.
Alright, go deploy. 5 mines in the target area. That's nice. Yeah. You definitely can't do that in their suit. Where is the big bad ship? There it is.
Rattlesnake.
I didn't want to do that.
Docking
There we
granted.
go. What is he happy about? Sounds like a trap. He's happy because he doesn't have to do it. That's what he's happy about. But yeah, I got that poor sucker to go open lockboxes. I don't have to do it. All right.
Hello.
Now, the question is, whenever it finishes saving, we can't deploy mines, right? It would probably help to if we could deploy mines if we had mines on board. Unfortunately, we
Empty
currently do not.
space.
I don't have anything like that in my personal inventory, do I? I do have a sedative, which I'm going to need later. No mines at all. Alright. That's unfortunate. Well, in other better news, we don't actually have to go after it on our own at all. We can send the metal arrow to the nearest equipment dock which appears to be actually probably this one in Jupiter. Upgrade, repair, consumables, buy 5 mines. Let's buy 5 friend foe mines as well, just in case. We'll buy 5 of each, just in case they want a specific kind of mine. Confirm order, and then when he's done buying those, he'll fly back and dock automatically. In the meantime, while we wait for that to be taken care of, how are things going at Hectiva's Choice? They've got a lot of work to do. They have started on another level. We're definitely producing more energy cells than we're consuming. That's good. We're producing way more scrap metal than we can ever use. We definitely need more of these production modules going. Is still losing money at a pretty reasonable rate. Why does it keep buying energy cells? We have so many of them. You know what? Let's just flat out order him not to buy energy cells. Automatic buy. Do not. Is there a way to just flat out tell him not to buy him at all? Buy him only for 10 credits. There we go. Do not buy energy cells. Yeah, these are cranking out. Energy cells per hour, 325k. We're using 279k. We are producing energy cells at a frankly insane rate. Do not buy them. Well, it's not really an insane rate. It's a reasonable rate, but anyway. I mean, how does he even have room to buy them? How is the metal arrow doing? He's almost to the shipyard. Let's actually teleport aboard this.
Entering system. Sol.
This is kind of a cool little ship. It's not like amazing looking or anything, but it's kind of cool. Split heavy fighter. I probably should redo its guns to use split guns, but we'll use this thing to deploy the mines. Then we'll teleport back aboard the destroyer for the next stage. It is almost 10:30, so... Well, it is a Friday though, so... Decisions. We'll definitely do the next section of this mission and maybe a little bit more beyond that. I have to see. The autopilot's sometimes really bad about docking. Look, the door is right there. It's not that hard to fly through it. Oh. And also, you don't have to nose down hard to fly downward. You can just strafe down. When you're this close to something, it doesn't make that big of a difference.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Yeah, I know. And once we're back in space, I'm going to take command. The cockpit gives you a fairly decent down and forward view. Not much up though. You definitely want to keep whatever you're focused on underneath you. But as long as you keep your belly rolled toward whatever you're interested in.
Sorry.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm busy right now.
They won't let you take control until they're safely out of the dock. That's annoying. Hurry up so you can get out of my chair.
Sorry. I am busy right now. Hello. Can I help, ma'am?
Alright. This is definitely not the fastest ship in the galaxy. These wing things here are problematic. Also, did I ever set the guns up on this? No, I didn't. Okay, there we go. We probably want to switch to that. No, there we go. Pew 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 on that button, and boom 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 on that button.
Accelerator. Asteroid belt.
I wonder if there's a really, really fast heavy fighter somewhere. I'll have to do a tour of all the heavy fighters available. Because I should find a good small ship that is relatively robust, relatively well armed, and very fast to complement my medium and large ships. Because I can dock small ships at my large ship, so. And sometimes it is nice just to have a small ship you can grab and go someplace.
Please hold. Briefly scanning your cargo.
Or that you can send to go get something, or
Nothing found. You're free to go.
kind of like go place a satellite over there while I go do something more important kind of thing. Every large ship should have at least one small ship auxiliary on it that you can just order to go places. Yeah. The other solution, of course, is just to go down the list in the, what do you want to call it? The encyclopedia.
Entering asteroid belt.
Oh, this thing's a bit more twitchy than what I'm used to. Even though the on foot is pretty maneuverable, it's not quite as maneuverable as an actual fighter. Okay, when we get through here, we're going to drop our mines, and then we're going to teleport aboard the destroyer.
Entering system. Getsofune.
Double bundle pack is with the other X games, which I have already. Well, good news. Since they're Steam keys, you can inflict them on your friends. It's still cheaper than buying the X4. I figured it out. Well, somebody else figured it out, and it came out to be actually a little bit cheaper than what I spent.
Seems a bit dangerous placing them so close to the outpost. But who are we to judge?
Okay. I have a feeling that was a bad idea.
Let's see how our fellow defenders have handled their part of the assignment. Oh boy. Anyway, that's our task list almost done. Just one standard patrol left. Those are easy. You just circle around the station for a few minutes and tell them that everything's clear.
Encrypted connection established.
What's up, Nellie?
What is up indeed, Cadet? There appears to be a nav beacon suspiciously close to our outpost. A nav beacon with no apparent owner and purpose. Investigate, but keep quiet about it.
Also, we're not going to shoot that ship because the only guns on here I have direct control of would not only smear that ship across the whole system, but they would also probably make the owner of the station pissed at me. Because they definitely would do more than just scratch the paint.
Nav beacon.
Okay, what are we supposed to do? Approach it. Okay. Because with this ship, I has the big guns, definitely. Oh. I see.
Who on earth is yakking?
It's a pirate beacon.
Never heard of that guy. Strange. I could have sworn there was some sort of signal at first.
I'm afraid we will have to postpone your secret mission. Our scanners have picked up an approaching Xenon vessel. Saddle up and join the defenses.
T.
It's a T? Oh no. We might have to look at it funny. Also, yeah, there we go. Should we just shell the area in front of it for a bit? Probably gonna miss it, but hey, it was worth a try.
Wait, that's a scout. We have to take it out before. And it's gone.
Yeah, you can say that again.
All squadrons, prepare to launch. We have an incoming Xenon strike force. Engage when ready.
Please let there be a
Mission
K.
command
Please
signing
let
off.
there be a K.
By the sun.
There's a couple
What could be more
P's.
important than this?
Might as well just
P.
check.
Okay, we'll have to satisfy ourselves with a dinky little P. Hey guys. Wanna come say hi? That's a whole lot of missing. We don't want to fire at the station, thank you. The Terrans would probably not be pleased with us if we fired at their fancy new station. They'd be like, you scratched the paint! You know how long it took us to apply that stuff?
M.
Wrecked my shields.
N.
Xeon, yeah. Currently. Well, we were battling Xeon. Oh wait, there's still one left.
N.
Guys? I'm trying to dampen your enthusiasm here, but there seems to be a commotion.
This is outrageous! The Republic will
Well,
not
a miner
stand
just
for
ran
this.
into our minds, I'm sure.
Stand down, citizen. This sector is vital to the defense of Sol and the entire gate network. Given time, the Antigone Republic will certainly see the benefits of our protection.
Nonsense! This is a military occupation of neutral grounds! Damage my ship, hurt my crew, and everyone will see you as the oppressors you really are!
Chick Show, that bumbling buffoon is about to waltz right into our minefield. Any squads in the vicinity?
Alright,
Yes, ma'am.
let's go see the fool.
That's a relief. Quickly, slow down that ship without injuring its crew. We
Oh,
cannot
were you here
have
when
another
you saw
diplomatic
the
meltdown
Asgard
soon.
destroy that eye?
And get me the chief
Prospero?
secretary on the line pronto.
Because we haven't just seen K's anymore, we started seeing eyes.
I'll follow your lead. Oh, this isn't gonna be pretty.
Okay, what are we supposed to do? Just get close to this thing? I'm tempted to fire my thrusters a little bit. Well, we could blow it away right now, but stop the miner before he enters the minefield. I'm gonna say it right now. This ship was a bad idea for this. Do you think we can maybe...
Oh, I get it. Destroying those engines might slow them down. Oh,
Let's try using just one main gun. This is a terrible idea. This is a very terrible idea. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Shut up! We're saving you from yourselves.
Bad turrets.
Job well
Okay.
done, squad. Let me be absolutely clear in case
That actually worked okay, I
trespasser
guess.
speech got to you. You are not troublemakers. You are problem solvers.
Sure
Our
thing, lady.
neighbors
As long as you
might
pay
not
me,
see
I'll
it
believe
that
whatever
way,
you say.
But the network depends on people like you. People like us, who won't hesitate to do what's necessary. Now I need you two on standby while I sort out this diplomatic mess.
Oh, a situation like that can even crack a nut as tough as Mission Command. At least it seems like we did well in her eyes this time. And we even got a tidy sum for our troubles.
Optional. Upgrade your ship's engines.
Yeah, this might be a good opportunity to buy a few upgrades for our ships.
I think this is the moment where we transfer over to the on foot.
If you think you're already set, just let me know.
Because I already have grades on my engines. And mostly everything else I care about. On that note, it is almost 11 o'clock. So we'll make a final decision as to what we're upgrading tomorrow, I guess, because tomorrow is Saturday. I found the Terrans. I managed to get mostly friendly with the Terrans. And now we're doing the Terran missions. Oh. They want me to go upgrade my engines and maybe some other stuff. I'm in a ship that already has an engine upgrade. So that's not going to happen. Also, right here's yet another ship that also has an engine upgrade. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be doing this mission.
Dragon. Raider.
But I'm going to take this mission out. I'm going to take this ship out for the next set of missions. Where's that fool? Okay, what are these missions? Oh yes, that's that one. Yeah, I'm guessing you just abort this one to move on. But anyway. We'll do that next time because it is 11 o'clock. Tomorrow... Oh, I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. We're definitely going to play X4 in the evening. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do a morning stream of something else or I'm just going to do X4 all day. I'll have to think about it. I'm tempted to do X4 all day because I don't want to get rafted out. Because it's quite likely that raft with AF is going to happen sometime next week. And that should be very interesting. And maybe I'll play one of the other new games I bought. What does the mission give you? I don't know. Let's see if it actually lists any rewards. No reward. Okay. They're just trying to suggest that maybe you should go get some stuff. A few satellites, faster engines, bigger guns. Okay. Actually, yeah, no. I have bigger guns already on the on foot. But anyway. So, we'll end here. I'll be back tomorrow with more. And yes, raft with AF next week. Probably Wednesday, but we'll see for sure. Oh. Anyway, thank you all very much for coming. It was definitely appreciated. I don't think there's anybody I would normally raid live right now. So, you know what? Let's see about raiding a random X4 stream. Scroll down to the bottom. Let's see. There's somebody playing Sea of Thieves in the X4 list. Let's go raid this poor sucker. See if I can copy that name. I don't know anything about this person, but they're playing X4, so let's go say hi. In any case, for all of you people, Thank you very much for dropping by. I think I already said that. It's worth saying again. You're all pretty wonderful. So have a good night, and hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow.